Bam! What is up with the squad? It's your favorite auntie with Uncle Tennessee's in the building. Here to get to the shekels. Y'all know who I got with me. MJ Lover 23, Mr. Lover. Big Daddy Long Dong himself. Here to get to the shekels, baby. You know what I mean? If you're here, let me let you know. Listen, if you need it, use it. 1-800-GAMBLER. Because we only here for education, entertainment, and informational purposes only. We're going to get to the shekels, but hey, we make no guarantees. MJ, what up, man? Happy Monday. Good afternoon. What's happening?
I know, right? I've been MIA the last couple of days. I apologize, y'all. I'm like, man, this upcoming week. You guys need to be prepared. I don't know what you guys do everybody has a job, or you at least have a family, or you have some type of obligation. Make sure you find some time to get involved. The sports lexicon is about to change drastically in the next week and a half. Do not get left behind. I'm telling you.
Excuse me.
I repeat, I'll be right back. Do not get left behind. This is an important part of the sports lexicon. September is here. We have the finishing of the WNBA going into the playoff. Baseball is coming to an end. Their playoffs is coming up. We have NFL, of course, coming up right now. I'm going to mention a few things during the show as we go along. We also have college football almost in full. Actually, it is in full swing. A lot of upsets already. Bill Belichick's Tar Heels are not ready for prime time right now. And to be honest with you, I suspected that would happen because I don't care how good of a coach you are. If you don't recruit the right players for your system, that's what it looks like. All right, so just give y'all a heads up. Not like I said, I told you so, because I haven't been around to tell you I told you so. But I'm just saying, manage your time wisely the next couple weeks, because I'm telling you right now, I've already put two tickets into the wanna bet section for the mansion members. If you want to be a part of the mansion, you got to get with Cess. Cess going to let you know whether or not you're in or you're out. But if you want, there's so much more. There's so much in the man. I can't even go through part of it right now. All I'm telling you is that the wanna bet section in the mansion is going to be gold for you, because it's going to have a little bit more insight for our members, because I do real-time stuff there. I have family members that will ask real-time questions, about, games coming up, or, games that will be a part of the week, whether it's football or WNBA, whatever it is, we are here for it. So make sure you guys organize the next week or so. NFL season starts on Thursday, but the Millionaire Maker, which I will be going through today, is on Sunday. And I'll give you some more details on that once we get through the show. What else was I going to say? Busy weekend. Oh, that's the other thing too. So we get people that come through. What we've been formulating on are a few different things. The 4-packs coming back probably either end of this week or next week. We'll also be doing ladder challenges will be coming up, and you definitely want to be a part of that. The ladder challenges are the basis of being able to build your shekel wagering rolls. If you want to get your shekels up, the ladder challenge is one of the best techniques to be able to do it. Depending on what how many zeros you put behind your shekel, your shekel wagers, it'll be pretty lucrative. We will be, in honor of Thick Vegan Afro, we will be bringing back the 40-to-1 shots. Definitely determined to hit one of those. We hit one of those, everybody's eating. So be ready for that too. There's so much. There's so much. I'm in the middle of. I'm still not done with my home run picks right now. I have a ton of research to do on that, and I have a notebook where I go through about 5 or 6 different sites that I use a little bit of X.com stuff, and then I go run it back with a couple of other sites, advanced analytics to try to pick up, if I can get an in on some good odds. So lot of things in the pipeline. Just be ready for it. I don't know, Cess, what you got?
So yeah, I mean, y'all be on the lookout for the Colorado and I don't know if y'all seen it this week.
Right.
The South Carolina football preview.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a recorded drop every time with 3 parlays that I pick and then MJ's picks. Also we got the Canelo Crawford fight coming up next week. So I'm trying to see if we can get a thick vegan parlay. We're gonna hit her up in the Discord to see if we can get her to make some picks. Our resident, we got a few resident boxing experts. So I'm gonna try to get maybe some ashy knuckle picks, some thick vegan picks, and then some Cess Talks Sports picks, and we're gonna see how they shape up. But with the preview game drops that we put out and those parlays that I drop, it's the 3 different parlays that I drop will be strategies. So it'll be kind of like, what do you think? You know what I'm saying? Do you think we're going to win? Do you think it's going to be kind of a grind out? Or do you want to kind of focus on a player prop? So that'll be kind of how the preview show is laid out. And then just on a daily basis, we'll be here with the Cess Talks Bets with MJ Lover 23 picks. So be on the lookout.
Exactly.
Be on the lookout. And then, we got our very first fantasy football trash talking hour coming up Thursday. So we'll drop the link for everybody. It doesn't matter what league you in. Come up, pop your ish about your team. We're gonna have some real fun with this fantasy football man. Just take y'all on this ride with us. AB, I see you in the chat. What's up, fam? Until us. So yeah, I mean, from a college hoops standpoint, it's always Gamecocks. Football, we got go Gamecocks, but we also Skull Buffs. So I mean, lock in. We here.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. And shout out to my man AB. Thanks for being here. I thought that there was there's a few things. That one of I was saying too is our chat fam comes up with really good questions. They come up with really good questions. So I whenever they have something that's relevant and that will actually pertain to the show and actually help people increase their shekel count, I'm definitely going to research it and see about putting it in to the next show or into the mansion real time.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the mansion, you can pull up on CessTalkSports.com and hit the Discord access button and fill out the form. Let us know that you're interested. So you don't even have to send an email no more. Just pull up on the CessTalkSports.com website, hit the Discord access button, man, and let us know that you're interested. All kind of information on that site too. So check out the CessTalkSports.com website, man. Make sure y'all sign up for our newsletter. And if you are in the sound of my voice, if you can hear my voice right now, whether it's right now, whether it's later, whether it's on the rewatch, whenever you hear it, if you got an X profile and you're not following Cess Talk Sports yet, what you waiting on? Do me a favor. Pull up, follow me on X. Let's go. And if you got a Twitch account, I need you to do 2 things for me. Follow me on Twitch, and I need 3 of y'all to pull up on Twitch every day and watch it live for me. We pushing for affiliates on these sites. We really are trying to get Cess Talk Sports out in the streets. We got places that we got to be, people we need to meet, spaces and places we need to get into. So we really pushing to build our affiliate support, to build out the financial stuff around being able to get this show on the road. So let's rock.
That's right.
Kia High Life in the building. What's up, fam? So let's get into the picks. Picks.
What
we got?
I thought that so I think the first game we got is the Liberty and the Valks. So it's so funny that the talk that was going around the Valks from some people was just like, it's another expansion team. They're gonna be dragging the bottom for the next couple years.
Tanking. They're gonna be tanking.
Yeah, they're gonna be tanking. Yeah, they're tanking that before the season even started. Now look at them. Like, man, These Bucks ain't messing around. You got the good, better, mid. I would say I'm not diminishing who they are as far as the team goes, but you got a lot of like good mid level veterans that are absolutely like hungry, right? With a good mix of European players that regardless if they're athletic or not, I have the pleasure of being able to watch Burton, Veronica Burton, just do her thing. Like I hadn't really paid attention to her in the last few years, but now she's with the Valks like front and center. You just see how gritty, a hungry player can be. That's what it is. That is exactly what it is, right? So I mean, I enjoy watching them play because the energy's always up, whether they win or lose. And in this matchup, I don't know what's going on with the Liberty. I don't know if they're throttling down or just you know, kind of crawling to the finish line for the playoffs to start. But they have been lacking. So the picks reflect that. You can see I took unders on a lot of these. And I put a ticket up too that I did put I think
Hold
I
on
got
1 second. Kia,
uh,
Kia, are you in the chat? If you are, I think somebody got lost because we ain't even talking about him, and I don't even know why he's over here catching strays. So if you,
oh
please,
he's
please,
a troll.
please help them. Please help them.
Troll.
I don't even know why you talking about them. We over here talking about women's hoops. We not on that.
Yeah, no, he's
I
looking
don't
at
know.
he,
Check,
he
yeah,
came
check
through
with them and
looking
see
at
if
my
they okay.
profile.
Check, Kia, if you check with them and see if they okay. Thank
Hey,
you.
man. It happens. Yeah, so one of the things I was going to start with was Kayla Charles, right? It's a name that most people really don't talk about a whole lot. I would imagine that she's gotten about 4 rebounds the last 5 games. This game is tough because the Liberty are so big, um, on average across the board. They're one of the tallest teams in the league. But I would imagine, Kayla Charles, she works hard on the boards. I went back and looked at some of the shorts of some of their games recently, and she's done well. She's not asked to do much, but she does whatever she's asked to do at a high level. So I thought I put her on there. Nice safe pick at 3.5 rebounds or more. So good stuff on that. Fee big. Jones is who she is. It just is what it was, right? But Phoebe is another one. I picked the under on for points and rebounds. That one's a little bit tighter. That one's a little bit tighter because she could easily get 13 points and rebounds. But she has been counted on to do a few other things since Stewie came back. So I'm counting. I think that her rebounds and her points will be below average for the rest of the season. And they're on the road too, so I don't think when she plays better at home. I just looked at her splits before we came on air, so those 2 picks I like a lot. The JJ picks, be careful. The rebounds themselves, until Stewie gets it into JJ that Stewie is back. Stewie's going to continue to shoot a lot of threes. Right? It just is what it is. In the playoffs, she'll get down low and she'll start, grinding it out. But other than that, I don't anticipate that she's going to get a whole bunch of rebounds unless something stupid happens tonight. That's just me. Kia. Oh yeah, Kia. Thanks for that. People get bored. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All right, next game: Indiana Fever and the Phoenix Mercury. So you see that picture right there? They say that's big. They say that. I know. I don't think she's. I don't know if she's. Well, she might not be impressed by that. We say, I know Big Four. She's Big Four's big sister, doppelganger, whatever you want to say. I'm gonna tell you this though. Um, Copper's back. She is definitely back for the end of the season and beginning of the playoffs. Walking bucket alert is in
Mm-hmm.
effect. right now. So she has been killing it. I had her last 3 games up, but I just lost it. But we don't. I mean, if you've been watching her games, you don't need to know what they are. She's been basically matchup proof, is what they like to call it. So in the NFL or in NBA matchups, and that's exactly what she is. 15.5 points. She might get that in the first half. And I know the Fever, they play gritty defense and all that stuff. Now, they do have a lot of injuries too. And I don't know who they have that can guard Copper at all. Like, I'm thinking about it. Who their starting lineup is. Cunningham's gone. She couldn't guard her anyway. I know they was in practice together, and Copper was eating her alive. Um, Yeah, so that's one of the ones, and I don't know why that -119. If you can get it, do it now. Go get it, put it on a ticket right now, because I don't know if that line's going to stay that way. Um, Kelsey Mitchell, one thing too with Kelsey Mitchell, they don't need her to pass, but I think she has had. I think the last 3 games, 2 of those games, she had over 5 assists. If I'm thinking of the right person, so this one's kind of a risky frisky. That's why it's at -110. We expect Mitchell to score, right? I mean, a couple weeks ago she had a season high. I think she had a career high 38, and we expect her to score, right? But she has to do more now because, of course, I mean, bone bruises don't make you limp, but they don't let you play in games either. So, and then the other, Odyssey Sims, she got stiff armed in the face by um, by one of the Aces players the other day. I don't know what happened to her. She didn't even score double digits in that game, which is absolutely weird. But with that said, under 3.5, minus 110. Be careful of that pick. It's a good one if you can get it on the tape. If you can put those two on a ticket, maybe add a third for a boost, maybe one of the players from the next couple categories. Then you're looking at something. They're not in the mansion, right? They will be right after the show. That I promise you, kid. They will be in the mansion right after the show. Haha, hot hitters are in the place. So here's okay. Hot hitters at the end of the season gets a little bit dicey, but I'm gonna have some contrast for you, and you'll see this at the end of the video. But with this said, Jeremiah Jackson, Baltimore has a good matchup today. So he's also in the hot hitters club. I think he was on a 7 or 8 game hit streak. Looking for him to get a hit. Jake Mangum. Sorry, I keep saying Magnum. It is Mangum. To get a hit. He usually bats like in the middle of the lineup. He's usually reliable for a hit. You have a no, no. I'm just salivating right now over these picks. Let me see. He should get a hit, and then Ellie Dela Cruz. So I was so irritated by him because I had him on sneaky home run watch for a couple of weeks, and he went a solid 2 weeks with no home runs. But what I wasn't looking for because I was greedy, is that he has been knocking the cover off the ball when it comes to getting on base. So he gets on base, and also he's a base threat to steal. So if for any reason you don't trust him to get a hit against whoever it is, you can almost count on him getting on base from a walk, and when he gets on base, getting a steal, that type of thing. 1.5 bases is usually pretty good for him, but I'm taking him for a hit because he's been pretty hot lately. Oh, damn. Time is flying. Oh, time is flying. Yeah. Yeah, we got a few other things to get through here too. Good matchups coming up. So you see what's on the set. So Tommy Pham, I had him for hits. You can take him for the same for bases. I encourage you to take him for bases because it's the same odds. Because like I said, if he doesn't get a hit, he usually gets a walk. And a walk is as good as a base when it comes to 0.5. So Dingler for Detroit Tigers to get a base. And then also Matt McClain. I had there, he's on with Ellie De La Cruz. You could probably do a same game parlay with those two, and then add a third if you feel froggy about it. But they're all at minus 137, so really safe bets today. You could basically round robin those, and which automatically runs them back with a single bet. All right. Questions, comments, concerns, let me know.
Gotta get to the NFL, buddy.
Here we go. This is what I was talking about, y'all. I'm telling you. So I'm not going to go too deep into this right now, but the survival picks, if you can get in them, you got a couple days before they actually start. These are the 5 most popular ones that I have come across in like about 3 or 4 different sites and even on X. These are the teams that are scheduled to win in week 1 to help you get past week 1 survival pool. I said 2 of these I'm going to point out. One, they're each on the opposite spectrum. Broncos host the Tennessee Titans. I think the Titans have a rookie quarterback. I don't know who the Broncos defense is really good. Even with Bo Nix, we'll see how he does. If he throws for 4,000 yards this season or not, I don't know. Not even worried about the offense on Broncos because they have a good run. They got a couple running backs that are pretty good. And passing game's okay. But with that said, their defense is really good, so that will help them win. So I think they're the most popular pick for week 1 survival league. And then the opposite end of it is the Bengals go into Cleveland to play the Browns. And you would think that would be an automatic, easy blowout game to pick so you can move on to the second round of survival league. But the Bengals are 1-4 in game 1s in the last 5 years. And those are 3. The last 2 years was with Joe Burrow. So there's a jinx factor that people keep saying on this, but Cleveland is a hot mess. They don't really have a offensive, whatever the word I'm looking for. They're not known for their offense. I mean, they have some names, but it doesn't really translate into games most of the time in the last 3 to 4 years. But with that said, their defense is ridiculous. Especially on the front 4, maybe even the front 7 if you get the young linebackers to shape up. But with that said, if you can get the Cincinnati Bengals early, great, because they are we saw last year. Last year they're so up and down. You can't predict when they're going to show up and when they're not. This is probably one of the main games they're going to show up in early in the season. So if you want to get in there. I mean, you see the other picks too. Those are Cardinals are a decent pick. They're on the road though. We don't know how the Saints quarterback, I forgot his name, Spencer Rattler. We don't know how he's going to come out. He might come out big, and then Kamara might have a 6-touchdown game or something. I'm not exaggerating. He had a 6-touchdown game 2 years ago. So go look it up. It's actually a really good game. But the rest of them, Broncos are your best bet. Bengals are your, kind of your, break the curse picks. But if you want to get to week 1, these teams will get you past week 1 to week 2, which I have to, after this show, I have to run down to the local pub and put in my my entry fees to be able to participate.
All right, so got to be on the lookout. Find your survivor pools. We got 33 in the chat. If you didn't hit the like and the share on the way in, hit the like and the share. They both right there while we sitting right here getting these picks in. What you got right here, MJ?
Oh my goodness! I'm telling you, and there's some of you that saw this and like, okay, you guys do that. Yes, we do that. We are doing that, and we will continue to do that. DraftKings Millionaire Maker, aka the Milly Maker. one entry. If your entry is the best entry that gets the most points for in total under the salary that you see, 50,000, you will win $1 million. But I think week one, if I and I haven't checked yet because I've been doing too research on other things. Week one, I think they upped that to 2 million. I'll double check and see if they do it. You guys can double check and see if they do it, if they're doing 2 million for the first week or not. But regardless of whatever it is, if you get the top spot, you're getting at least $1 million, US dollars. So and for one entry usually you should put in more than one. But with that said, these are the way too early millionaire maker possibilities that you want to check out. The key ones in here, because I'm not going to go through all of them, the key ones in here for breakouts that are sleepers would be Josh Downs. The issue with that, though, because he's wide receiver too, Richardson's not playing. You can go do the research on that. I'm a little irritated by how that shook out in Indianapolis, but I'm quite sure they had a reason for what they did. Might have been stupid, but it is what it is. Jared Goff, I may not have on my final one on most of my final rosters just because he's too expensive. 6,500 is, I mean, it's not the highest, but it is high. You could probably get a few of the rookie quarterbacks to actually get close to the amount of points that he would possibly get, and then get some more people, with bigger salaries lower down. Sam Laporta for the Detroit Lions is a wild card too because he's one of the better tight ends in the league, and his salary is somewhat above average for the tight end spot, but he can definitely get you a touchdown and some yardage in between the 20 and the 20. Not usually a touchdown target just because they got two dynamic running backs, and of course they got Amon St. Brown, and their wide receiver core is not as nasty too. So, but the key ones like Josh Downs, that's a breakout one. He can get 2 touchdowns if they get in the groove against Miami. And then your other one, which isn't really a sneaky one, but in the same game, Devon Achane, he is young, he's healthy to start the season. Plus, there's the backup running backs aren't nearly as good as he is. So he may break out and get you a bunch of points too. But Browns defense on Cincinnati, which is funny because I just told you how Cincinnati is going to win this game. But if you want to go contrarian when it comes to the millionaire maker, the Browns defense, Myles Garrett is on that in their front. Like I said, their front seven may surprise some people if they can get pressure on early, and they, 6 or 7 sacks is not out of the question if they get in a groove against Burrow. Burrow will take a sack in a heartbeat. So that is a sneaky pick right there too. And the defense, like, it's only 2,300. Top defense, I think, was Eagles or I think Ravens were up there, and they're somewhere between 4,000 and 4,500 or something like that. So there's your first picks. I may have some more before Sunday, so y'all got to come back and check them out.
I mean, we here daily.
Daily.
We gonna be here daily. But we got them in. We got our major picks in. 39 of y'all in the chat. We appreciate y'all pulling up. Hit the like and the share. They both right there. We just heard from MJ Lover 23. We got the regular picks done. So the only thing coming up next, and if you're new here, we got Mr.
Lava.
Yep. Moonshots of the day, baby. The moonshots of the day. So check out the moonshots of the day. Out for the moonshots.
All right, so we got Del Salon, 16.5 over, minus 105. That's going to be right on the number. You can go under and over on that, however you feel. But she plays better at home. I mean, we know that. So, well, some of us know that. and she will definitely be mixing it up with some of the New York players. She will hit that number, in my opinion, as long as she doesn't get kicked out of the game. That's always an option when she's in a game, especially when it's against high talent. So be careful of that. And then I got good old Stewie. Stewie over 5.5 rebounds. If anything else, we all know if her shot's not going, she's gonna rebound offensively and defensively. She's a Swiss Army knife. We already know, first ballot Hall of Famer. If you don't know, 5.5 seems to be low, but they have her at -104, and that's because she was on a minutes restriction, which I think they're loosening after each game. So I would imagine that she can actually get this by the first half, or late in the second half when she starts to surge. Just like, within a 3 to 5 minute spurt, she may have 6 points and 2 rebounds, and in that 3 to 5 minute spurt, she can up that to 18 points and 9 rebounds. Like, that's the type of talent she is. So we'll see if they move that line or not. But 5.5, I feel comfortable with that. Take the over.
All right. I mean, we're gonna see how it go. We're gonna see how it go. After you have a moonshot, though, you gotta have big daddy long dong, extra long dong shots of the day, baby. The extra long dong shots of the day. What you got?
That's right, with the back. So I had to move AT, Lisa Thomas, down to the extra long dong. So I don't know if you guys are paying attention, but she's in the MVP race for WNBA. She's making a great case for it. She did have 15 rebounds and 15 assists last week, which is absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. In one game, not the whole week. One game she did that. I have her for 18.5. I'm taking the over on it. It's +100. If you do the alternative line, which you can on most of your wagering sites, you can lower that to 17.5 or even 16.5. The odds will change for you, but if you feel comfortable with that, lowering it to 16.5, you'll still get some good numbers, and you'll get better odds on her hitting it. But I'm sticking with the 18.5 over on that one, just because she's making her case, and I don't think she's going to stop until she gets to the finish line. So Tyler Freeman crossing over to baseball. He -137. He should get a hit. I think I picked him last week once, and he he grounded his last at bat. I think he ground out, and he just missed getting infield single, but he got thrown out. So going back to him to tighten up this section of the extra long dong shots of the day.
All right. I mean, y'all heard it here first. It ain't too much more he can give you. He gave you the long dongs, moon shots. I mean, it's up to you to get to the shekels for education, entertainment, and informational purposes only. If you want to contribute to the pull-up, hey, that's Cess Talks Sports Cash App. We appreciate the support. We got some questions in the chat for a later show. Way too early college football championship and 2 Super Heisman Trophy. Try to put my picks in early again this year. All right.
It's a little early.
It's a little early, but we'll talk about it. As of right now. I think it's Ohio State and maybe the Smith dude for Heisman if I pick today. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to push for Lenore Sellers for the Heisman. So
yeah.
I'm pushing Sellers for Heisman. We'll see how that work out. 45 in the chat. Y'all know what it is. We appreciate y'all pulling up, hanging out with us. Y'all hit that like, hit that share. If it's your first time here, man, hit that subscribe. That's MJ Lover 23, Cess Talk Sports. Y'all know what it is. We're not out yet. It's time for what? Easter eggs. About the Easter eggs. MJ, what you got for the Easter eggs?
All right. We got Byron Buxton. Byron Buxton was on a home run tear last week. Still hitting the ball pretty good. We got him for a hit this today. Got a good matchup. Dewana Bonner going up against her old team. I think the revenge factor is over right now. I'm getting her for under 1.5 3-pointers. Haven't been hitting them on a regular basis. I mean, she hits them, but not. She's had like one in 4 of the last 5 games, but she's been under that 2 or more in a few games too. So I'm taking the under on that. I don't even know if she's gonna play that long. This might be a blowout game. So under 1.5 3-pointers for DeWanna Bonner, minus 150 is almost a laydown. And then the last thing is Jeremiah Jackson. So I did have him on the hits, but like I said before, Jeremiah Jackson doesn't have to hit the ball. He can get walked. If he gets walked, that hits. And guess what? That odds number right there is minus 137 is the same as it is as if he got a hit. So it actually gives you more leverage to be able to take the bases instead of the actual hit, especially if the numbers don't change. Always take the bases over the hits if the lines are the same, because you get more of a chance to win. Pretty easy.
I mean, easy enough, ain't it?
Pretty easy. Oh, one other thing too. So we are so we'll be going over picks for Colorado and South Carolina football this year. I will try to get actual tickets in the wanna bet section so you guys can see what the odds are on the actual wagering site that I use on a regular basis, so that way you can formulate your own picks however you want them. So make sure, like I said, go and fill out the form, see if you get invited in. If you do, we're gonna be sheckling together. And you must forgive me too, because I am still doing some home run picks right now. So, and I will be putting a few of those in the wanna bet section too.
Oh yeah, look, so yeah, jump on that one. Yeah, look, for those of y'all interested in getting in the Discord, hit us up on the cesstalksports.com website. There's a link, there's a form you can fill out. Just let us know you are Discord access. Hit that button, fill out the form. We will get a response back over to you. We appreciate y'all pulling up and rocking with us today. Y'all know what it is. I'm back at I think 7:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern with a delayed Polysports tea time. We talking shoe game, turning NIL deals and shoe deals in the legacy. Pull up and have that conversation with us, and then I'm back later on 10 o'clock for the 10 o'clock game, Phoenix, Indiana. There's another game on at 10 o'clock too, but I'll be up for that game. And then of course scorers and pick'ems for tomorrow's game with Coach Coleman. MJ, what you got before we get out of here?
Yeah, I saw the preview promo for that for the shoe game. I'm intrigued by that. I'll be on Oh no, I'm not on location today. I am actually freed up. I'll be out and about though. I'll be out and about and I'll be listening. And I'm really intrigued by that. So definitely gonna tune in.
All right, yeah, let's have a conversation, man. Hey, yeah, had a conversation, man. Let's talk about it. These deals can be structured the way that these young people want to structure them. You don't have to just take the deal that they give you, man. Negotiate the deal that's best for you, and that's what we're gonna talk about this evening. So, y'all pull up, had a conversation with us. These picks will be in the mansion in the wanna bet room. Shortly. We appreciate the support. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay tuned. Talk soon. That's MJ Lover 23, Mr. Lover. Big Daddy Long Dong himself. Let's talk sports, man. Lay y'all the life. Until next time.